Okay, what is that? Oh, I can just mark stuff. Yeah. Mark stuff. Do it. Okay, and this appears to be clear. That's all I wanted to look at. This is cool. So essentially, Billy has no power. Like, she doesn't have the mark of the outsider. So she's missing some of the unique powers the rest of them had. But at the same time, she gets the benefit of cooler abilities, in my opinion. I think these are really awesome. They're well designed. I wonder if it was the main team that did it. So, oh, and I drop down. Okay, so I have momentum. So can I place that there? And then if we go 2, do we... So I have that there. Does right click do it? Or does left click do it? I don't remember. No, not left click. So I just had a motorcycle go past my house. So if I go... I don't remember what the button is. That's F? No. Right click? I thought it was right click. No. Well, that's not what I want. Oh, I can put it midair. Oh, that's bad. That's not a good look for me. So if I go and push this, so place displacement marker. Oh, wait. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look... gosh, I'm learning all these abilities. I wanted to figure out what it is that it wants me to use. So it's not E. What was it? It's not space. So if I place this here, despawn, displace, right click. So I'm really concerned. So if I do this and I put this here, like so, I think what it's trying to tell me is I need to be within range. We're going to quick save. We're going to test this out. We're going to see if this ability works the way I think it does, which is if I go... Yep. So if I'm close enough, I can now teleport over there. I see. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate because I actually want to go over here. Interesting. Okay. I get it. I get how that works. I get how that could be useful. I can set up combos of abilities before actually going through with my plans. I don't want to go this way yet, although, see, there's open windows there, so I need to keep that in mind when I have to go over there. Instead, and again, I don't know if these people actually care if they see me. So I'm gonna...
That's a jolly good idea.
So I'm just gonna go this way, and we'll see what's over here. There's a boat. There's a thing. Let's quick save before we potentially die from screwing things up. So where did it say the black? Oh, it's way down there. Okay. I can do that, I believe. This is my sneaking song, and I'm sneaking around. Okay, so let's go this way. I want to try this. So this is the impersonate. Wait, no, wrong button. Despawn 3. There's nobody to impersonate nearby. That's dark. So he's knocked out, and I've stolen his face. Did I loot that? No. I've stolen his face?
We should talk to the magistrate. See, I don't think we've met.
This is awesome. think they found me, but they didn't find me. You know what I mean? Because I'm invisible. I'm not invisible, but I'm close to being invisible. This is fun. There's a lot of interactions with these abilities that I believe I'm going to have to learn. And I also believe that I'm just visible when I do this. Maybe I'm invisible. So, okay, I need to get down there. It appears that there's a few different ways to do so. I could have just gone through there, which I find interesting. Okay, so I don't want to be seen. Let's quick save. Sure, that'll work. Okay, we did it. Can I listen to the whispers of the rats? I always forget, like, the most basic things that they teach you right at the beginning of the game.
Hardwood, sackcloth, stone, acid, a path, runes, delicious sea scent, fish flesh, a feast for us. Soon. First, we know.
Okay, what was that clue? Optional, review the contracts. No, mission clues. You heard a swarm of rats discussing a secret passageway to the black market.
Teeth-crunching bones eat us whole.
Okay.
Scary.
Thank you, rodents. What do we got? We got some contracts. We got kidnap the bartender. Wow, we got a lot of these. Kidnap the bartender. The bartender at the Spectre Club is a lying, heartless snake and needs to be taught a lesson. I'm gonna bury him in my garden with the sunflowers. Let him think about his mistakes for a day or two. If you want to make some easy cash, stash him in a crate I left on the rooftops near, the Red Camilla. Cool. How do I... I'm just assuming that I now have these. Death to the mime. I'll split the insurance coin with whoever arranges the death of Georgie Botello, also known as the Syrian Mime. He performs most days at Duchess Lysandra's Avenue, which is not too far from the Dead Man's Bluff, an infamous suicide spot here in Upper Syria. Be smart. Make it look convincing, and we have a deal. Interesting. So he wants this mime dead. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I think I have an idea of how I can do that. Workplace harassment. I work at Dolores. I don't know. Michael Bank. And a certain customer is tormenting me. Threatens and blackmails me. She does. Nails dead blood flies to my door when I don't pay. I've no idea who she works for, but if you follow her quietly, I'll bet she'll lead you right to them. Kill her and her business associates to earn your stipend. And the missing brother. I was hoping to meet my brother Alberto near Malvoris Victory Plaza this morning, but he was nowhere to be found. His assistant at the dental office mentioned something about a broken jaw and exotic cocktails at the Spectre Club. If you find him, please take him to my cabin alongside. Okay. There's a bone charm nearby. Use foresight to scout the area. Oh, I know where the bone charm is. It's literally right here.
Greetings. I serve with discretion. Take a look around.
Greetings. How's it going? Can I get into your place and steal all your
I'm certain you will find what you
stuff
require here.
Upgrades.
Prices reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered.
Yes, I bet they do. So we have bone charm slots. That's the first thing we're upgrading. I don't even care about anything else. What do we got here? Whoops, I did not want to click on that. Make less noise while running.
I'm in a good district now. And someday I'll open a proper shop on Rocasa Avenue.
Vaulted gun ammo capacity. Okay. What's that last one? Make less noise while sprinting. Okay, so those are both sprinting stuff and ammo. Then we have vaulted gun, reload faster, which is nice. Enable black market shops to sell electrical bursts. Allows the ammunition of mundane items. Oh, that's really cool. Enables
People
black
put
market
up
shops to sell
notices
bolts
over
that
here
immolate
if you're interested in
enemies.
making some coin.
Increased damage and enables various alternate functions. Well, we're going killer here, so we gotta keep that in mind. What's that? Sticky grenades. Okay. I do like the hook mine. Extend the hook mine reach. What's that? Salvage mines. Use 3 spring razors and or hook mines can be salvaged to make a brand new hook mine. 3 used. Okay, I like that. We're gonna do that.
No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
No, indeed not. Okay, so then we just have typical upgrades. But before we do that, look at what he got. Don't need that. Don't need those. How many hook mines do I have? 3 or 4. We'll get 1. Yeah. Use displace without placing a marker. Quick tap, right click. Oh. Okay. That's an interesting way of altering that ability. I like this design. They are doing a really good job. Whoever designed Death of the Outsider is doing an excellent job, because this is a really cool way of changing your abilities using runes, and they never really did that before. You know what I mean? Or bone charm. So in this case, like if you think about it, you have what's the way to say it? You have a situation where you have this ability that has some weird form of clunkiness to it, because you have to use it and then use it again. And they say, okay, in order to fix that situation, we're going to optionally allow players to use this rune. It's not necessary, but it is optional, which then changes up the way it plays. And if they have runes that that change different kinds of abilities that way, way better way of doing it. I like that a lot. Risky parry. During melee combat, your sword parry always knocks an enemy down, but you take damage for parrying. Third eye. Gain extra target marker when using displace and foresight. Your speed is increased when walking or running. You take more damage. I'm not going to use any of those. They all sound really cool. However, I don't feel the need to. So we're going to do upgrades, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to get... Oh, I don't have... I'm missing freaking 6 gold. Okay.
Farewell, and do think of us again.
Oh, I will. I'm going to come back and get that upgrade. Is there anything else in
Nice
here?
to see you again.
Now, obviously, I can just sneak into his place, and I plan to. Because she is a bit evil.
Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
So, we have all of these contracts that I want to do, too. Can I show marker? Can I show marker on all of these? Oh, it will. Oh, yeah. Then I don't have to do one at a time. So, we have one here. So, there. Okay, so that one is the mime. I know where the mime is at, because we did that. Let's look around, shall we? I heard a loudspeaker. Wonder if that is going to be similar to the first game. Although I haven't heard anything since, probably not. Also, can't open that, but we can go upstairs. There appears to be a door. And some glasses. Breakable door is what that said. I don't immediately see anyone. Can I open it? Ooh, we'll take that. Now I have the gold to upgrade the thing, but I'm not going to run back down there and just upgrade it for lols. What's that? The corroded mine. The corroded mind. Gotcha. Okay. Lore. I'm okay with lore books. They're nice, especially because I literally just got done saying earlier that they are so good at this game with world building. They always have been. Since the first Dishonored game, they've built this crazy world. And many of it, I bet they don't know the answers to, right? Like in the first game, I bet they came up with a lot of weird stuff that they mention offhand, but they don't really know the details of. And when they got to the second game, they kind of flushed a little bit more of that out. I'm totally okay with that. Ooh, whalebones. Right. Because it gives them freedom if people like didn't enjoy something about their world building that they then could change, even though it was an offhand comment, and I like that a lot. But overall, I think from start to finish of all the Dishonored games, they've created an interesting world. Like, look at this. It's beautiful, but it's interesting. That's hard to do. That is very hard to do. You would be surprised. So let's up here. So this is my mine. So how do I make it look like an accident? Yeah, that's my new goal here. How do I make this look like an accident? Well, there's several tools that I have at my disposal. Let's look through them. So what we got? Semblance. That's not gonna. I mean, that would be cool, but that's not gonna help. Relocate by swapping. I could swap into him and blow him up, but then I'm there. A spring razor definitely doesn't look like a accident. Neither does electrical burst. Voltic shot. It could just shoot him. That doesn't really help because we have these dudes here.
To re-inspect the riverside drains.
Perish the thought.
So how do I make it look like an accident? Let's get a look-see here. So I'm gonna look around. Put him in the water. Make it look like he drowned. Maybe. Mark. I don't know how I should do this.
Waste someone else's
sanitation
time.
committee chair?
Marvelous. I'm game if you are.
So I see rats over there. I'm gonna go ask. I believe these guys aren't gonna get all mad if they see me. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. No? Oh, okay. See, that is, we'll just, here, I have a better idea. F8. That dog was midair when I hit F8. That was amazing. I'm not sure how to kill this dude and make it look like an accident, if I can. Because in order to make it look like an accident, I would need to knock him out. You know what I mean? So, in order to knock him out...
I'm thinking we need another evening at the Rome Club.
Marvelous.
How do I do... Okay, so I'm gonna strategize here.
Committee chair?
Waste someone else's time.
If I put that there...
What would you say to a day at the Botanical Gardens?
No, I don't think so.
That's a jolly good idea.
So I can blow him up. But these two would be like, ah, monster, you know. So how do I get them and him? Okay, we're gonna see what happens. That is brutal. That is brutal. Okay, so it just blows him up. They go running. That is what we assumed. This is fun. I'm having fun. It's a puzzle solving thing. How do I make it so he blows up, but these two don't go running? I bet there may be some additional options here. You know what I mean? Like let's look around in this form for a second. So what we have some markers, some coins, or not markers. I mean we have some coins. And he's just gonna sit there like that. He's just gonna mime. Mimers are gonna mime, you know what I mean? Maybe I go look around elsewhere and find another way to do this. Or maybe I shoot that. Is that something I can do? Let's find out. Nope, okay. You know, we just got to check it. As I showed there, we just got to make sure that all of my options are kind of done. I believe that actually seems like a good idea, is to make something fall on him, right? Of some description. But wasn't there something that I could do to like Throw objects? Isn't that something else I could do? I don't remember. But, you know, we got these lights here. That's...
Let's ask the land agent to reinspect the riverside drain.
That's not gonna work. I think I'm just gonna have to come up with a better plan here. Maybe try to throw an object at him, or some description will... maybe I should look around. Maybe, actually, I should go do these other contracts and possibly get a better idea of it when I get those done as well.